In 1992, one balmy summer evening in South Newtown, Sydney, Australia, a noise complaint from an irate neighbour against some loud techno music in a sharehouse coined a phrase that inspired a generation.
What is this doof, doof, doof all night long? This is not music.
Doof was born.
Her real name was Sonia.
And she did say, "What is this doof? Doof, doof, bloody doof, all bloody night."
In the beginning, there was a Sydney pub scene. The ideology of anarchism and punk got transferred, and DIY culture got transferred and inspired by electronic music.
The focus and the feeling was in the centre of the dance floor. The focus was not up on a stage looking at personalities, artists, doing a show.
On the dance floor, we could make the world a better place.
They were the anti-establishment, commercial organisation against sort of electronic popular rave music at the time.
Felt like that it could change society.
Every Vibe Tribe party was just such an amazing vibe.
You got to smash the system, and that's totally part of progressing.
And how to express ourselves in ways that were new and different from the rest of the world out there.
Revolution has to include all people.
The underground swelled as electronic music joined forces with the protest culture of the time. Some ventured into the vast Australian hinterland as we moved into a new millennium.
We want to finish irate. We want to put them out of business.
Bombs Not Bombs is here to save the world from the evils of uranium mining.
Countercultural, radical spores of freedom mixed with ancient tribal wisdom.
They call me the criminal, but I got right to stand up for my country.
People from around the world, activists, DJs, performers and mobile sound systems, activated in support of Aboriginal activists trying to save their land from uranium mining destruction.
I'm Kevin Buzzcott, Arabian elder. I regard myself as a peacemaker.
So Uncle Kevin put the call out for people to come out to his land, Arabana country in South Australia.
Bedlam Sound System came out, the Geese and the Gust, Lab Rats, Bombs Not Bombs, and many more people.
We had people from all around the world all coming together.
And we did actions surrounding the Roxby Downs uranium mine.
And suddenly we're all here in the desert, pounding the desert sands.
Some people along for the party, there were some people along for the politics, and some people along for the music, and I think, you know, we're all along for all three.
Water, sun, air. Look for the alternatives, the choices are there.
Meanwhile, in the cities, Reclaim the Streets created vibrant, temporary, autonomous zone block parties and took space away from the car culture and gave it back to the people.
We declare this land a temporary autonomous zone.
Yeah, let's have our lives as we want them to be right now.
Hey man, can you crank it up? Yes.
Huge, big anarchy sign hanging in the middle of King Street.
6 lanes of a highway with a party on it, pretty ambitious, and you know, that didn't end so well. But good on everyone for giving it a go.
Communities get together and they put on the music for the sake of the music and not just to sell some junk.
The Australian Doof experience is pretty raw. Some of the older people might say it's not so special anymore, but to the younger crowd it still is.
The revolutionary beat goes on to this day, despite Sydney's zero tolerance and home unit development in this nanny state. Conscious, non-commercial, street blocking or warehouse occupying free party fiestas regularly emerge, put together by many hands.
People that just come in just pogoing, they're so happy to be there and just like going, channel party. It's such an event, it's like New Year's Eve.
The riot squad, the police helicopter and the dog squad were all called into Sydney's inner west last night, not to manage a violent protest, but to close down an illegal dance party.
The whole channel party thing is people responding to a society in which everything is controlled.
Everybody knows that it's much easier to do something awesome if you're part of a great group of people, and Reclaim the Lanes is just the manifestation of that.
Joyous spirit of playfulness.
Peace, love, the environment, community.
All this creative energy will always be present and always be ready to be tapped into, and that's how we can create our own future.
Yeah, every couple of years the generation changes, but the enthusiasm's still there.
Coming across a movement, you know, and it changes people's lives.
We all come back together and we do the big gig in the sky.
Birth of Doof.
Parties as a platform